Hello and welcome, my big boom boom bosses. How you doing today? We've got the 5th tier mortar, the pop and awe ability right here. But before we get there, we got to talk about all the upgrades that lead up to him. So of course, the mortar, man, yeah, he is part of the game. If you haven't figured it out yet, he is in Bloons Tower Defense 6. Yes, this is real. Come check it out, man. So first of all, we've got, guess what? The faster reload. But don't let it up, man. We got a rapid reload. It's not a faster reload. It's just a rapider reload. It's kind of interesting, though, that they go from only $255 to almost $425 for the second tier faster reload. But if you look at the actual speed of this guy, just watch it right here. About every second and a half or so. When you get rapid reload, it's about every second or so. So that's a pretty big difference, if you ask me. But that's not it. Now we've got to move up to heavy shells. This one's really interesting, and I don't think it's going to be all that important for us. I don't think it's something we're really going to need to go for in most situations, but it's at least something that we should think about here for, certain levels. It does extra damage to ceramic, lead, and all fortified balloons, and can also pop black balloons. So the also pop black balloons thing is probably the most important aspect of this guy. Being able to pop black balloons is pretty important. But if you're getting all the way up to 3rd tier here, combining with the top path or the bottom path, it's really not going to lead to all that much damage, at least in my opinion. It's not really a damage doer, it's more of a pop some balloons doer. It does some things, and it can pop all types of balloons, which is pretty cool. The extra damage to ceramic and lead balloons really isn't going to matter all that much, though, but let's check it out anyways. So standardly, when you send out a lead balloon against this guy, he is going to pop it into black balloons, alright? Once we get up to the 3rd tier, heavy shells, we're going to send out this lead balloon right here, and we're going to pop it down into pink balloons. So we're going to skip those 2 layers, but think about it like this. If you do send out a black balloon against this guy, we're not going to knock it down 2 layers, we're only going to knock it down 1 layer into those pinks. So it does extra damage to those lead balloons, but it's not anything absolutely ridiculous. It just helps out a little bit. Alright, and then same thing with ceramics here, guys. I'm just going to do some extra damage. You can see, it looks like it does at least 2 layers, I think. Oh, at least 4 maybe? I think it does 4. So if we set this target right here, we can go boom, boom. Come on, boom, boom in. Boom, boom it. I need you to boom, boom it. There we go. We're going to knock it down to whites and blacks. So we're skipping the rainbow, the zebra, and go down to the black and white layer. So that's got to be at least 3 layers right there. But I'm thinking it's all the way up to 4. And the reason why it's not going to be 5... Oh, we can actually check it out with the damage right here, man. Let's check this out. Let's set the target right here. It's 30. Let's see what it changes into. 34. So it's 4 damage per shot right there. That's not too bad. I'm just curious, though. What about a reinforced ceramic? Are we going to do any extra damage to this thing, or is it just going to be the standard 4? I think it's just going to be the standard 4. No, it does extra damage! Look at that, only by 1 extra 1 right there, but that's not too bad at all. 39 to 44, so now we're doing 5 damage to fortified ceramic balloons. Okay, not all that important, but at least something to keep in mind for ourselves right here. Then moving up, though, we've got to talk about the artillery battery. This is going to be the new one that we're probably going to use quite a bit. It's super duper fast speed. It's got a triple mortar, basically. And you can combine it with either the top or the bottom path, depending on how you're feeling. Now, we're gonna wait on that for just a second here. But, now what it can do is it can pop all different types of balloons. Don't forget about that. We can pop leads and ceramics and Moabs and all that other junk on top of shooting pretty freaking fast. It's not that bad of a tower for not having any other bonuses besides this thing. So very, very interesting here, guys. I feel like I'm probably going to end up using this guy quite a bit in my games. But moving on, we're going to talk about the pop and awe ability. You guys knew it was going to be an ability over here. Oh wait, hold on. So the artillery battery, the one interesting thing about him is he doesn't have an ability by himself. If you look, he doesn't have an ability, he doesn't have a slowdown or anything like that, and that is a little bit sad. I mean, I wish that I did have some sort of even like a mild ability to slow down the balloons or something like that, but not having that does kind of suck. It's actually kind of funny to watch him. He's just slap, 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 red button, red button, red button, hit that button, baby. Moving up again to the 5th tier for a whopping 28,000, and even more expensive on medium or hard, or impossible or chimps. This thing's got to be really freaking good. So let's see it in action. Let's do some crazy stuff. Let's send out one of basically everything. So we're gonna send out a bad balloon. Oh, I don't want to do bandit. Let's get rid of that. Let's do a bad balloon. Let's do a Oh My God. We're going to do a BFB. I'm going to wait a few seconds up in here. We're going to do a Moab class balloon and a DDT, some ceramics, and just some other junk. And we're just going to kind of see how well this thing slows them down and how much damage it's even going to do. Obviously, we're not doing all that much damage to bad balloons and BFBs and everything. It's not meant to do Moab damage. That's something you should understand about the mortar. It's meant to do balloon damage. All right, so let's send out, slow us down a little bit. We're going to do a Moab, a DDT, and a couple ceramics just cuz. And why not just a couple rainbows and purple and whatever balloons over here, just to kind of see what's going on. And then we're going to use the ability, so watch this, in action. So we're going to basically almost stun completely the DDT, the Moab, the BFB, and the Oh My God. The bad balloon is completely useless. Again, it's completely useless against the bad balloon, so don't think about it as doing something like that, but it's not going to do all that much damage. And if you look at the total amount of damage that we've done with that ability, it's not much at all. So it's not a damage doer, it's just a slower downerer. Alright, I don't know what that would be like. Just it's a slower downerer here, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this guy one more time around, where I just do a crap ton of balloons. Alright, and then the last thing we're going to talk about is which combo you should get. Should you get a 250 or a 052? Which one's going to be your bread and butter mortar over here? So I'm just going to send out, 1,000 ceramics. 1,000 ceramics with 1 or 100, I guess. That's fine. 100 ceramics. 1,000 to 1 to 1,000. Oh no, that's exactly what I didn't want to do here, guys. We'll do we'll do 1 spacing. 1 spacing with 999, whatever. There we go. And we'll do ceramics. Alright, so you can see, actually, look at the damage right there. That's not too shabby. But then, oh my god, they're about to get through. Let's pop an ability this bad boy right here. And we're annihilating these balloons. They've got nothing on us. Everything on the screen is getting demolished. Not only that, we're sending them back to the home screen, or all the way back to the front of the screen right there. So as far as the balloons are concerned, this guy is delish. Alright? He is absolutely astounding right here. Alright. The last thing we want to talk about is the top path or the bottom path. Which one should we be getting with this guy? So the top path is going to give us a bigger blast and a balloon buster. So we're going to go through 2 layers on top of being able to hit maybe multiple areas, like a nice solid area right here where we can hit the balloons as they go in here and stuff like that. Big chunks of balloons going through here. Don't forget we can hit all types of balloons, but we do definitely have a pop limit that we can't reach beyond. I don't know the exact number yet, but you can tell it's not just infinite popping power over here. It seems pretty good, going through 2 layers on top of shooting really quickly. We're gonna take down these balloons pretty quickly. And then the other one that we can go for is a increased accuracy Bernie stuff artillery battery or pop and awe. And honestly, if it was me, I think I would go for the Bernie stuff. First of all, I've got a lot more accuracy with where I can put this guy down. I know exactly where it's going to land every single time, and then the Bernie stuff is going to be awesome here. So if I just send out a crap ton of balloons over here, crap ton of balloons over here again, just kind of see what's going to happen over here. The Bernie stuff is really what's going to do most of the damage here. It's not even the explosions itself. So going through a lot of layers over here, man. Heck to the yeah. It doesn't mean we pop every single balloon on the screen or anything like that, but it definitely is going to do a lot of damage. So of course, it's kind of up for grabs, to be honest. I mean, it kind of depends on what you're looking for. Do you want slow residual damage, or do you want damage up front here? Do you want to make sure that you can hit in a bigger location, or do you want just a single small location where you're going to hit in that spot? It's kind of up to you, man, and that's what makes the mortar sort of an interesting tower. There's no just standard boom boom, this is going to work for you every single time. It's going to depend on what upgrade you want to get, and I really like that. Thank you for designing this Ninja Kiwi in a very specific, fun, and interesting way. But that's all I'm going to have for you guys today, so if you did enjoy, press that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.